Custom cleats have taken baseball and sports in general by storm. There are guys rocking team colors, flashy colors, and apparently sparkling cleats. I want in on this, not the sparkling cleats. But there is a downside to custom cleats, and that is that they are expensive. That's heavy. And if I were to be customizing them like the guys painting these would do it, it would be extra pricey. But I have a challenge for today's video. I cannot exceed $200. That being said, here's today's plan. For 1, we will need to get some Jordan cleats. For 2, we will need to customize. And for 3, we will need to durability test them to see if you should even do this. It was at this moment that I remembered the budget for today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, Cleats. I bagged these things for $70, so take a look at them. First up, we have to rip off these laces. So we have to get these things washed down with some mild soap and water because they're a little dirty and we want a clean surface for what we're painting on. So put a little bit of this stuff in there and then get it wet and then wipe it around. Alrighty, now we are going to take this paper towel, fold it up a ton of times, and put a little bit of acetone on it. We do not want to flood the paper towel. We just want a little dab on it that we can control what touches where on the cleat, because you only want to do this to the parts that you're going to be painting. Now we are going to take the corner of our paper towel and dip it into the acetone. And now the tip is hit. So you should probably actually put on your gas mask for this. Don't know if these fumes are safe to breathe in. So I guess now I'm protected. We're going to dab our little bit of acetone all over the parts that we're going to paint. This will take a bit. Make sure that you get it though, because we want to take off that factory finish before we paint so it can bond really well. Next up, we need to rough up the areas we're going to paint to let that paint really seep in and stay there. So we'll take a little bit of sandpaper. This is not very rough. I don't know what grit it is, but just going to hit that a little bit. You don't want to do it too much, but we should not have to repaint it. So if you rough it up right now, it's not going to be seen at the end. Do that everywhere you're going to paint. Then we're going to take some rubbing alcohol and some cotton balls and rub all those spots that you're going to paint, getting off any extra grit that the sandpaper left. And then we're going to move on to some painting. I had an idea that I would use this removable vinyl that I had bought for $8 to make stencils for the cleats, but I realized I didn't have a Cricut, and those things are $200, so I'd go way over budget. Then I realized my library had a Cricut, so I'm thinking of running up there and asking if I can use it. Let's see what happens. Long story short, I did not film in the library. I didn't feel comfortable. They'd probably kick me out if I was. I went in there. I guess I asked if they had a Cricut. Said they did. I asked them if I could use it to make stencils for my cleats. They said, sure. Do I have materials? I said yes. And then I spent a little bit trying to design some design. What was I saying? Anyways, got 2 stencils right here. Gonna put them on my cleats, and then we're gonna start painting. Basically, I was just painting the areas that I will be putting the colors on white so that the colors will really pop instead of just being more dull because they're being painted on black. So, anyways. I'm going to be doing 2 more layers of these colors, but for the stencils, we need to lay down a layer of clear coat in there to seal the edges so extra paint does not leak through and make a bunch of errors and make you have to clean up a ton. So do that, and I guess I'll come back in 48 hours when it's all dry. Hi, 2 days has passed. We have to clear coat the cleats. I designed them. I'm not going to show you it until I have them finished. So we have to select the finisher, matte or gloss. I'm using Krylon. This stuff is probably the best finisher out there, except for Angelus, but that's kind of pricey. So I'm going to choose matte. It just, in my opinion, looks more expensive. At least gloss looks cheap in my opinion. Everyone's preference is different. I'm going to spray 6 thin layers of this stuff, leaving 20 minutes in between each layer. Then we'll leave it for 2 days. The cleats are dry, and now I need to get some laces on there. So I bought 2 different color laces on Amazon. So these things turned out excellent in my opinion. I really love the whole mismatch thing I was going for. Now we have to durability test them, so. My first durability test is going to be sliding because that's really rough on cleats, and we'll see if this holds up. The shoe's the base. Besides the wear on my knee, I am not seeing anything on the cleats. So now we'll go feet first. Alrighty, this time, besides the wear on my hip, got a little bit of wear on the designs back there. Not so much on this side, but you can see it a little bit. It's mostly on the cleat itself, actually. Not so much on the painted spot, so that's good. I am going to be just doing some fielding and playing catch because that's what I'm mostly going to be doing with these cleats. So. That's good. To wrap this up, I think that it was a success. I don't know what my budget was on this one, but I think that it was worth it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and like and whatever.